and it drizzles, 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 and drizzles that make you forget the sun's hot rays. Like a string, it's thin to penetrate doors, but wide too, to fill an empty room, till it's love at brim. Don't think I am already in love, no, but I am on a side to the love pool, oh yeah, ready to flap my fins. I am sure the love waters are cool, and their blue linings are intertwined in bloom, wavy like rose petals, lukewarm to float and sweet to look at, like music notes being played on a ground piano. Oh, awampe uniform, simanyi, because there is no anchor to avoid this fall. All I am in falling in, falling in, falling in, drowning in, drowning. That is poetry for you. I am Mickey, I'm only a poet. Here with me is a beautiful Bon Williams. Bon Will. Hi, Bon.
Hi.
What's up?
Not much, just vibes.
Tell us much more we don't know about you.
I'm Bondi Williams.
Okay.
You can call me Bon Williams.
Okay.
Or Bon Will. Whatever you want.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a poet. I'm very happy and glad to be here.
What makes you a poet? Why would you, what makes you say you are a poet? What makes a poet?
What makes a poet is a creative mind.
Okay.
The power to write and the power to recite. Depends on what you
Where is your strength? Writing, reciting?
My strength is in writing, but I'm putting more into reciting. I believe I'll be better by the end of this year.
Why don't you throw us a piece right about now?
Piece?
Oh yeah, sample us.
Piece?
Go, Bon.
Okay, so I'm going to throw a piece called Love at First Sight.
Okay, love at first sight. Huh?
Love at first sight. I hear a few say it's fake. Others say it's as rare as a blue rose. Others believe it's a fairy tale that ends happy ever after, but only in the Disney world. Well, I'm guessing the first thing you think of when you think of love at first sight is this overwhelming incident. When you meet this beauty walking down the street, breathtaking looks, her hair long and blonde or black and thick, or probably this guy, this hunk of a guy, tall, big body, with his smile which is death to hide. Well, to me, love at first sight is real and it is true. It happens every single day, every moment, and every minute. Love at first sight is a feeling. It is a magical moment. It is this chemistry that is filled with love, joy, and pain. This love at first sight is a moment when a mother, in all her screams, sweat, and pains, she gives out her last push. Love at first sight is a glance. This glance is a quick heart-to-heart bond between mother and baby. This glance is a chemical thing. You feel me?
I feel you. Now, tell me, have you had some experience about love at first sight?
I have.
Tell me. Tell us. What was it? What was it like?
So, this is the story. I was there in an unknown world.
Okay.
It was all dark. I was enjoying my world there. It was really fun and cozy and no stress, nothing. The economy wasn't.
Economy.
It wasn't affecting me.
Oh,
Everything
okay.
was okay. somehow I realized something is wrong. I feel like I'm getting out. I'm being forced to get out of my world. I'm like, yo, what's up? What is happening?
Were you on an occasional event or something like that?
No! Just listen.
Okay.
I'm still telling you.
I'm all ears.
So when that force kept pushing me out,
Yeah.
guess what? I got out. And guess what?
What?
I was in this other world, and there was a lot of noise. I was seeing lights. There's everything going on. I didn't know what happened.
What happened?
I set my eyes on this beautiful woman.
Beautiful woman.
Yes.
You're very sarcastic and ironic and
I
satiric.
set my eyes on this beautiful woman, and she was happy to see me. She was, eager. And
Who be this?
my mom.
The poet, Olemwa. So you, when did you see your mom that you fell in love with her first sight?
At that very, very first sight, I'm telling you, I've never felt like that.
At birth?
At birth.
Banak.
I feel like I never knew I had a heart, actually. For
Well,
the first time, I had it beating.
Well, Bon Will, thank you for confusing us. Thank you for confusing us so well. When I talk about love at first sight, I am literally asking you. You know what the world is expecting when you talk about that. Then you confuse us, and we all have mother's love anyway.
That is my love at first sight.
Yeah, but then, being honest to us, have you had love at first sight? Do you believe it is? Do you think it's real? Is it logical? Love at first sight.
Well, putting my experience aside,
Yes.
love at first sight is, people say it's fake, others say it's as rare as a blue rose. But to me, I think it's actually real. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it is real. Though I've never experienced it. First of all, I'm not a person of looks.
Okay.
Yeah, I go deep. I dig deeper and see what's there. So I'm not really into love at first sight. So I've never experienced it.
Interesting. That is Born Will for you. She is saying she has not experienced love at first sight. Love at first sight. Maybe I've had a crush at first sight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, crush at first sight is, but you know that
It's often.
it's often. But one thing I know about it is it never lasts. It's something like 4 days.
Hey, Banange.
Yeah, 4 days, and I wake up in the morning and
Now you forgot. Kakati, I want to take this opportunity to, so this particular show is for creatives. This particular show is for people that love art. We have brought art to us. We have brought creativity to us. So I want to, at this point, request to have a caller so we can hear from them and have some beautiful art that they can share with us. We want to open this segment for calls.
yeah.
I want to introduce new creatives to us so we can enjoy art. So Bon, Will, what defines an artist to you?
To me,
Yeah.
what defines an artist to me is their work.
Quality, quantity.
Sometimes, anyway, both of them can work, but I believe in quality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe in quality as well. I believe in quality.
Yeah, so if the quality of the work is nice, we are good to go.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Caller. Someone online? Yeah. So, someone online? Okay, as we waiting, so you were talking about someone who is doing quality, not quantity. I also believe we would rather do have good quality than quantity.
Yeah, you rather have a number of 3 pieces that will blow everyone's mind rather than having a bunch of them and yeah.
Yeah, interesting. And it is sad how lately the art industry has gone onto doing what people want then and not lasting. Have you realized?
Hello?
Oh yes, hello.
Hello?
Hello. Someone online? Yes, hello. We can hear you. Hello.
Hello?
Okay. We can hear you. Who are we talking to?
We are talking to Amoit Miriam.
Miriam. So,
Yes.
Where are you?
I'm in Bulgaria.
Okay. Is it chilly there also? It's a chilly day.
Yes.
Is it chilly? Is it cold there?
It's kind of cloudy, but I've got my sweater on, warm vibes. I'm happy. Let's keep in room.
Okay. Where in art do you belong?
It makes me have this one world where I'm the controller of everything. In a place where you can make blood blue and you can make the sky red. It makes me happy.
Okay. So where do you think poetry is taking you? Or how far do you want to take
Poetry
it?
is taking me to bigger places. I hope it takes me to even bigger places, because right now my poetry has put me in a position where I can have a production. Like on 4th February, we're having this show in the National Theatre, and I'm happy that my poetry has taken me to such a place.
Interesting. Now I want to give you another opportunity. So
Yeah?
so you can redo that piece for us. Yes? You redo that piece
Okay.
for us because I feel we need more of it. What do
Yeah.
you think?
Definitely.
Okay, I'm okay with it.
Okay. I think I loved it. We want to allow you kill it again, right? Bon?
Sure.
Okay.
Kale.
This, okay. This is for my carefree sunset. Roses are red and violets are blue. A smile is born pretty and so are you. Pine trees around the pine trees around my house, they make my day so warm it reminds me of your arms. Orchids are white, and yes, ghosts are rare. I think I've fallen in love with your hair. You know what? Daisies are pretty and daffodils have style. My scene is enchanting and so is your smile. And there is nothing as beautiful as you, my carefree sunset. Think about me as we head into the night.
Miriam is talented. I think we'll need more of Miriam sometime.
Why not?
We'll need more of Miriam sometime, and we will need to host her sometime here. I
Sure
think
thing.
she's
Yes?
her wordplay. Miriam, I think you are worded.
Oh, thank you.
You are worded. You are worded. I like your love of wordplay. Somehow you know how to play with words.
And
You
it just flows right.
yes. I think you
I hope I get to play with them more and more.
you're a good creative.
Thank you. Love that.
So like how big is your work? How big is your work? Like number of poems, do you write often? Write weekly, daily?
In a day, I write short poems, like 3 of them, from everything that I see. I have 6 spoken word poems that I could recite anytime. And then the written ones are about 200, so you can tell that I've been writing for quite a while. About 200 pieces is what I own. And some are still being worked on. I keep on reviewing them, editing them to make them better, and so that other people could enjoy them, not only me. That's how big my poetry is.
Wow. We are glad to hear from you, Miriam. Anything you want to say about art, about creativity? What is your opinion about creativity? Maybe experience about creativity and art. Maybe your perception on how art is going about. What is your word?
I think creativity should be someone's peace. Like, it should be where someone should have peace of mind. Like, in order to be creative, you have to be yourself. So if everyone could be themselves, they could create something that everyone would actually love. So I think if everyone put creativity into consideration, just for instance, drawing, singing, dancing, and also my poetry, and other people do the same, we could have a different world. I mean, the plan is mightier than the sword.
we are humbled to hear from you, and we hope to host you sometime so we can have much more about art. We can have much more about creativity. What is your say, Will, about Miriam? Miriam, how old are you? And
How old is she? Yeah.
she's off. Sorry, we needed to have a little longer talk with her. Anyway, so Bon Will, what do you I will relate this to the art that is growing, particularly poetry that we have had Miriam base onto. What do you think has not had? What do you think is the problem that has not had poetry do it to the industry like the other art, the other genre of art? Because you realize we do not have poetry so much around. We don't have so many people that go for poetry shows. We don't have poetry shows so much around. What is your thought? What is your opinion about that?
About poetry not being.
Yeah, very circulative.
I think we the poets. It's in our hands. We have to change their thinking, their perspective of how they look at poetry, because most of them think, oh my God, I'll just go there and get bored, listen to people saying lines and lines. But we could spice it more. We could make it worth them coming up to watch.
And someone said poetry is bougie, like byabalodi, bintu byabalodi. So they'll be like, mugeneyo kuogera bigambo bya luzungu bye tutategeera. Okitegeera, eh?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I also think poets need to really mind about diction. I think it is important when they do wording that can be consumed by everyone.
Actually, that is a nice point, because it does not make sense when people just come to watch you and you say a bunch of words that they don't understand. That is why I appreciate the people who have Uganda poetry.
And I think there is a number.
There's a number, yeah.
Uganda has a number of poets that are doing really good Luganda poetry. Yeah.
And it is so nice. It's the first time I heard Luganda poetry, I was really, like, I kept wanting to hear it over and over again. So maybe we should dive into that.
Yeah, it may not probably be only Luganda, but they can come into our local dialect.
Exactly.
Like, we can have people in say northern Uganda doing a lot of poetry in their local languages. People from the West, you see, because I've seen this in music, actually.
Thank you.
You see, there's someone from the West, there's someone from the East, there's someone from the North, and they're all appreciated and embraced.
Thank you. Plus, Uganda, we are blessed with so many languages, so many tribes out there.
Absolutely.
So communication wouldn't really be hard for us, I guess.
I think we have about 54 tribes, over 54 tribes.
So we could use that, like, we dive into who we are. Like,
yes.
Let's not lose our identity in being poets.
And poetry does not need to specifically be English.
Yes, we have to dive into our languages.
Absolutely.
We ourselves in that day.
I agree to that.
Yeah.
So we have been very much probably swept away by Shakespeare and a lot of those other writers and authors. But I think we should pick a leaf and then bring home.
Exactly. Plus, even in the schools, by the way, like, if you look at their syllabus, the literature class, most of them study Shakespeare. I remember the time I was in school, I studied Richard III, King Lear, what else?
Romeo and Juliet.
that English, that archaic English, that
Yes.
thou,
Thy,
what,
do,
that. I think if we get out in our language, just in our language, and spread the word in our language, they could also study our pieces, don't you
Absolutely.
think?
Yeah, absolutely.
You find our pieces being studied in our schools.
Absolutely. So someone told me, Okot Pibitek had, you know, song
of
Lawino.
Yeah.
Someone told me that piece was written in their local dialect. And it took really a long time before it was translated to English.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think that is really interesting. And you find that this piece is home related.
The fact that
Home
it took
felt.
a long time shows that it is.
So people actually translated because, they had it translated because they thought it was too good to stay home. So they wanted to have
Wanted
it.
to share. That was a great idea.
Absolutely. So, do you have a piece in your language?
I'm working on one.
Working on
Anytime
what?
I'm killing your minds because
You're one of those. Bonville, you're one of those.
no, see, my thing is I have like how many languages that I speak.
How many languages do you speak?
I'm very fluent with Ruchiga.
Uh-huh.
I can blow your mind with Ruchiga.
Okay, and I understand those who speak Luchiga are Runyankore speakers also.
Yeah,
Okay.
they can lie under the same bracket. Yeah, I'm not that fluent in Uganda. That is why I am hesitant about that.
Okay.
But I'm unleashing my Ruchiga poems. Trust me.
So, what other language do you speak? You look Randy.
I speak Chinyaranda. I can teach you one of the
Hey.
basics.
So how do I say you are beautiful?
Ulimwiza.
Ulimwiza.
Ulimwiza cyane. That is,
Ulimwiza chane
Chane
bon.
is very much.
Hey, okay,
Yeah.
okay, I got it.
So you're telling
Ulimwiza.
me? Okay, you can.
Ulimwiza chane bon will.
Aww.
So you are flattered?
Very.
You're beautiful though.
Thank you. What do you like about me? My color.
Your eyes.
My eyes.
Your eyes. You have the poetic, romantic eyes. I think I should write a poem about your eyes.
Really?
Yeah.
Please do.
And then your chocolate color. Chocolate color. You know that song?
I don't know that song, but
it's
I
Uganda best.
Oh, it's Luganda best. I have a song. Okay, I don't have it. I've heard of it.
Okay.
I think it's very common. It's called Melanin.
Melanin.
Yeah.
How does it go?
It goes like, in my life, I've never seen Melanin so dark. She's the queen of the dance floor. So that song was talking about the melanin.
Yeah, melanin.
Yeah.
I think I appreciate black beauty.
Thank you. I also appreciate.
I appreciate
it.
black beauty. I think it is easy to get the other color, but hard to get black.
Thank you. That is why we have people bleaching, but no one can turn into black.
Yeah. So we are blessed. We are proud.
Yeah.
So you don't have any piece that is off English?
Not really, but I have some in my kitchen cooking.
Cooking?
Anytime from now, I'll blow your mind.
I think I have.
I know you have. Please sample them.
I have a few lines in English. I have a few lines in English. Yo, I have a few lines in English. I mean in Luganda. Because I'm Muganda. I am a Muganda. We have someone calling.
Yes, hello. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Who are we talking to?
This is Caroline. Hello.
Yes, hello. Who are we talking to? We can hear you.
You're speaking to Caroline Bridget.
Caroline Bridget. Caroline Bridget, you are welcome on the space.
Thank you.
Ah, okay. So you are very welcome.
Thank you.
Help us know where which part of art you fall into.
I am personally interested in poetry.
Sorry?
I'm personally interested in poetry.
Poetry. You are a poet.
Yes,
Because today we've started with poets. We are ambushed with only poets. Take your space, Carol. So do you write? Do you perform? Where is your strength?
I do both write and perform, and actually today I'll be performing at the Bani Center.
Oh, you have a show today?
Wow.
Yes, I'm going to be performing in the Christian Hall of Uganda.
Oh, beautiful. You want us to come by?
We have to.
Yes, please come around because tickets are out, tickets are ready, we still have some space for you, so please feel free to join us tonight.
Okay, interesting. How much?
16,000 and VIP 35, yeah.
Interesting. You must be a strong one. Do you do our local dialects? Are you in a particular local language, or you are much English or French oriented?
Actually, I do both. One of the pieces that I'm performing tonight is purely Uganda, and then I also do the English version as well.
Luganda in particular. Do you have any poem in Luganda? We are in search for any local dialect piece.
Yes, I'm saying one of the pieces that I'm performing tonight is actually a Uganda piece.
Oh, okay. We want to give you a chance to do some piece with us. You can blend it with some Luganda, some English, Urunyakitara. You can, yeah. We are listening. I'm in studio with Bon Will, and we are speaking about poetry. We are speaking about creative art. So we want to hear you, what you have for us.
Okay. It's okay. Ooh, are you ready for me?
Well, we're waiting. You can do your piece.
Okay. The title for this piece is called Yourself Your Pride.
Okay.
Yeah. Gw'omwana w'abo manya ky'oli kuba ekitali ekyo omuyaga gujja kukutwala. Omuyaga gwagadda ku mazzi, kibuyaga ali buli wamu. Olaba omusanga ne ku ssimu ku mutimbagano. Nze nno nnakula mmanyi puresha ndwadde z'abagagga n'abakadde. Naye omuvubuka ennaku zino alina puresha. Everybody's training his work, they want to know, they no longer want to work. No wonder they lack in some quality media akado. Guilty with brains, yasitala ndigambo kuba omukebe kati munaabe. Bababuulire obwongo. Okusimbula, kwafuuka okusimbula. Muliwo abatuufu, era ffe tusimbudde. Olukamboozi. Abasimbula lwaki mutuuka gye mulaga lowooza temwabula. I want a guy who can afford me. What the hell are you talking about if you can't afford yourself? Men are trash. Kitalo mukyala. After God, fear women. Olowooza tokubye nnyo eddiya kati obabiyingiriddemu wa ekisanga Uganda amabanja muna mangi buvudde ku nnono naye ani ali basonyiwa baana mmwe olowooza oli hot kumba oli kashuwa buli awoza mpaako gwowa omutima gwakaluba takyalina kyotya naye muganda wange nga lwomwakatandika bakazanyira bakadde eno World Cup yakinkolodde abaakatopola agamba kubyogerako wetuveeyo okale olaba wadde bino byonna biringa bibiri byensuubira bakyaliwo essuubi the men the good tunnel there is a flick of light and you might not see the light because that light is right inside of you. So stop embarrassing the God that created you and let you shine because yourself. Anyway, it's your pride. Thank you.
Yo. Caroline? Airtime waweddeko.
Sorry.
But then, yo.
You see, that's what we're talking about. The Uganda in the ear.
Now you feel what we're talking about. When we have many poets, many creatives bringing our local dialect, then we relate, then we feel. So we feel we are home. I think if we have many more of the same, we will have poetry very, very much embraced by the local people.
Yeah. Actually, see, I must say, Luganda poetry, it has more feeling, like people get to feel it more.
Like you would do a poem in Rukiga, right?
Yeah.
I feel the people
like
home would, they'll relate with it.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say, yeah? So our aim is to relate to people with our words, with our poetry. So I think using our language, our home language, would be the best way to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So then we want to conclusively say, when poets resort to doing a lot of work, by the way, how many, have you come across any book, any local dialect book?
Yeah.
Say a poetry book?
I have.
Which one?
Oh.
I don't remember one.
You don't remember any, but last time I saw you posting on status.
No,
telling us to go there.
No, that is a Ugandan poet, but
We're talking of a...
their work is English.
Hey.
Yes, El Tablez.
Tablez.
Yes, Mr. Nasul. He's a good writer, but his work is English. I think we need to challenge the young creatives also to focus on doing work in our local languages.
Yeah.
So we can relate, so we can embrace them.
Yeah, plus those little young ones are looking up to us. So we doing poetry in our language is the only way we could inspire them to do that, because they're also, trust me, I know very many young people who are looking up to being top class poets with this nice English and all of that. But you can also be a top class poet with your
local language.
Thank you.
Exactly.
So we all we have to do is just do it, inspire them, because they are looking up to us.
And we have to start. Yeah. So we start with you.
We start with me.
We start with the Rukiga piece. Most probably anytime soon, when Born Will is with us, we are going to have a Rukiga poem.
Yeah.
So I want to give you my Luganda version. I have a few lines in Luganda. Kambanjulire namagembe. Kambanjulire ono omukyala namagembe. Tava ku mulembe amazeeko emirembe n'emirembe gimazeeko emirembe n'omutwale mubenda eyo yakiri ekiyembe kisejjembe. Omukyala namagembe ku lulwo nsula ku ppiro mbisi, ku lulwo nsula na wansi nga neegomba lw'onajja anti owoomanga nnaanansi. Buli lwe nkulowoozaako obusuwa bwonna ne bwesitula, kiwankola abasawo kikyabalemye okuzuula. Zi therapy bazimpadde zigaanye endowooza. Namagembe therapy yenaakola. Omwana naama. Namagembe oliwa. Ng'oluddeyo nnyo gy'oli. You know that song?
Why not? How could you not know that song?
Yeah,
Wow.
the legendary
The legend. Is it Maddox?
Maddox Matimba.
Maddox.
Maddox Matimba.
That is like one of my mom's favorite songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Your
She
mom,
likes-
your mom is Ugandan?
Yeah, my mom is Ugandan.
Oh, where? West?
Obviously, West.
Obvious. Your dad is also West?
He has the blood.
He has a blood.
Yeah.
A link.
But I'm definitely West because I grew up with the Bachiga.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all this long you've not done a piece in Ruchiga?
I feel betrayed by myself.
Now you have to start.
Yeah. But anyway, let's get back to you. That was so nice.
Yeah, I'm
Is
flattered.
Namagembe really there? Oh.
Namagembe. Kale, I just fused the name. I
Yeah.
switched.
Swap.
Yeah, I swapped.
Anyway.
Namagembe does exist, but in the other version.
Okay. I really love the rain there.
Thank you.
Namagembe. I forgot another.
Omukyalo ow'eddembe tava ku mulembe.
Sure.
Oyo.
Car therapy. Yeah, Namagembe.
Ku lulwe nsula ku ppiro mbisi, nsula na wansi, neegomba lwanajja, anti awoomanga nanansi. I've had your Uganda nanansi.
Please, don't shame me. Live.
Okay. So, n'abasawo kibalemye okuzuula ekirwadde. Zi therapy bazimpadde. Zigaanye. Naye ndowooza Namagembe therapy eyo yo ejja kuba esobola okukikola. Okay, so again, I want to appreciate everyone who is with us, who is streaming live. We have brought this space for us creatives. We want to bring you a whole lot of creativity, a lot of creatives to share with us art. We want to build art. We want to build art. We want to earn from art. We want to beat art in the face of people.
Speaking of earning from art,
Oh, yeah?
I saw this meme. It was saying, your parents are not against your passion. They're just preventing you from being broke. That hit me so bad.
Yo, like, how?
As in, parents. For example, let me say you're an upcoming artist. Okay, let's say poetry.
Oh, yeah?
Because they've not seen, because maybe they were even never into poetry.
Okay.
They say, no, where is the money?
Where's the money?
Where is the money you're going to get
Where's
from
the
poetry,
money?
stuff like
Where's
that?
the money?
And that's the problem out there. Very many people out there sitting on their poems, on their writings, thinking they will not get a penny from it.
But I think that is it would be a wrong perception.
Thank you.
I personally think poetry pays, art pays. Art pays.
Art
We only
does
need
pay.
creativity pays.
It does.
Yeah, definitely,
much.
definitely. I think we only need to know what the commodity should be. Like we had earlier said, people are not embracing poetry because it is
The language barrier.
bougie, so to say.
Bougie.
Yeah, someone does writes a poem and it is having a whole lot of these new words embedded, and they'll not make meaning to me. Yeah.
I feel you.
Yes, but then do write relatable wording, local dialect, probably mix up, and then see the audience that is going to consume your work. And why not? Why would I not pay to come for a particular show? Like Caroline is talking about a show she's having tonight.
By the way, you're paying for my ticket, right?
Ah, nank.
We shall talk
Boy
about
child,
that.
yeah. Boy child, yeah. Yeah, we shall see
shall
about that. Why
see.
not hit it? Why not hit the Thobani for that show?
Yeah.
I think we now need to help artists to be relatable, to have it relatable to the local people.
Yeah.
Very, very, very important. I want to thank us who are streaming live.
Yep.
Thank you for streaming live. We have brought this space for us to create more of opportunities to have art elevated, to have art put at the space it is supposed to be. Art is broad.
Thank you. It is very.
Art is broad.
Yeah.
Art is broad. So here on this space, I think, I shouldn't even think, you will see a number of creatives. We will have, I think, we will have fashionistas,
Fashionistas,
musicians,
creative writers,
poets
like me,
like you. We will have, dancers.
Yeah, definitely.
We will have.
By the way, do you dance?
I'm the baddest.
What do you mean baddest? Like,
I mean,
like you're beautiful?
no, like I'm poor.
Well, you should see me.
Really?
For you, the baddest, but me, I'm the baddest.
The baddest.
The baddest.
You're a good dancer.
Yeah,
One will.
I try.
So you should plan to have a show and then you have.
Yeah.
We have a caller?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
Good
hello.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. You sound so sweet.
And come.
What is your name?
My name is Baranja Angela Satumba. I'm calling from.
Angela, nice to hear from you. Thank you for joining the space. So we are talking about art. Any particular art? Where do you belong?
I belong in fashion.
Sorry?
I belong in the fashion world, a bit of art, fashion.
Belong to fashion? Did you say fashion?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Poets invaded. So you are the first person to call today that is in another sector of art. So tell us, what is art? Angela, tell us art. But before, probably you can tell us where you're calling in from.
I'm calling in from Banda.
Banda.
Yeah.
Chireka Banda. Chireka Banda. Okay, so Madam Angela from Banda, what is fashion? What is fashion? What is fashion?
To me, fashion is expressing what I feel inside, like to give back to others. Through fashion, I'm able to give back what ideas I have to the community. If I have an idea of creating something beautiful, why don't I give it back to others by making clothes for them?
How has fashion impacted the world today? How has it impacted us?
Okay, on my side, fashion has impacted the world today because if it wasn't for fashion, most of us wouldn't be dressed. Like, we wouldn't care about what we're putting on to match the outfit, to be able to put on something for a particular occasion. If it wasn't for fashion, we would dress like someone would wear a gown to a different function, like to a birthday party. It is a gown it's a wedding gown. So I think with fashion, we're able to differentiate what to wear to a particular occasion.
Nice. So where can we find you? Where do you do your work from? What particular bit of fashion are you into?
I'm into mainly glamour. I'm into glamour, gowns, party wear, and I work from I'm a student, so I do my work from my hostel mainly. But you can find me on any social media handle, Instagram, Twitter. I use Hatatumba Ella.
Akarango kakubye. Bon, you have something to ask Angela about fashion, anything?
Yeah, automatically, because I love fashion too,
I
by
see.
the way. Yeah.
That's why I said you must have a question.
Yeah, so I did not get where she works from. Did you?
I heard about Instagram, and we can find her on Instagram, so probably then would follow her up.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask Angela,
Yes.
what would you tell the young fashionistas, the upcoming fashionistas? What would you tell them to encourage them to be like you, to follow your dreams?
Well, I would start by telling them to be sure if they really want to do that fashion. Because most people say they want to do fashion, but they don't put the passion that they have for it. They don't put their focus into it. Because many people despise fashion. It's something big. So I would advise them to be focused, and if you're focused, you can be able to achieve what you want. So be focused, and also encourage them to get into contact with other big fashion designers in Uganda, because through them we're able to learn more skill, take any opportunity that you get, because through opportunity you still learn more. When you learn more, you're able to create your own.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a request. I feel like this year is my year, by the way. It is definitely my year. So could you like get me a sassy outfit, you know?
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe I could be you never know.
So you can be the sassy poet.
Yeah, I could be the sassy poet in a sassy outfit. Yeah, so would you like make for me one, or like can we like talk later and try to see what we can do after that?
Yeah, we can talk later, and I will endeavor to work on that.
Anyway, thank you so much for that favor, or what should I call it? Okay, yeah.
You pay, right?
We shall talk about it.
I pay for the ticket, you pay for my outfit and your outfit.
That's a good deal.
We got it.
So thank you so much, Angela. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for calling and inspiring very many people. I know. It all has been
welcome. Thank you too.
Yeah. And I've also been touched by the sassy outfit.
Sassy outfit. Thank you, Angela.
Okay. Have a nice day.
Gracious. So we have a few minutes to end the space. I want to get back to the poet all the way from west, the one and only Bon William sounds like French.
Yeah, it's my full names. Okay, my name is Bondieu Williams.
Bondieu.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Bondieu is in French.
Yes.
It means good God.
Okay.
Bon is good.
Are you French affiliated?
Yeah.
Oh, a caller?
Another caller.
Yes, hello?
Yes, hello.
Hi, welcome to the space. Who are we talking to?
You're speaking to Desire.
Desire?
Yes.
Oh, Desire. Where are you calling in from?
I'm calling in from town. I'm calling in from the capital center.
From Mpiji?
Calling in from the capital center.
Okay.
The center of the town, yes.
The capital. Hi.
Yes.
So we are talking about art.
Yes.
We are talking about creativity. Where in art particular do you fall?
Mainly I fall in the art of expression. I fall in self-spokenness. I fall in, putting yourself out there. And I really like what you guys do. I've been watching your podcast, and I like the fact that you guys give the young people a platform.
I like the fact that you guys give young people a space to put themselves out there in whatever field they are. You give them that space to put themselves out there, and it's really a good thing. So kudos to you guys.
What is your opinion, what is your perception about art and creativity in Uganda, apparently?
In Uganda, the art and creativity sector is not so growing. It is not so looked at a lot. In Uganda, we don't take art and creativity as something so important. We look at it as a by the way or as a last resort. Like most of us look at, in Uganda, we look at education, we look at, and then art, people could have their talents, but usually we look at them as a by the way. If everything else fails, then I'll go back to what I can do without you get. That's a problem in Uganda. We need to strengthen the art sector in Uganda because we don't put so much emphasis in it, and yet it has a lot of potential to grow.
Wow.
Yes, it does have a lot of potential to grow. Just that we don't have so much energy, and something like what you guys are doing, if it could go like all year through, like you skill people all year through, like if it could go that big, it would help so many people in Uganda who have so many youths. It would help them grow into more responsible citizens.
Beautiful. We want to pray that someday we can have you as the Minister of Art and Vidakao.
Amen, thank you so much for the podcast. It's really entertainment. Yes.
Someone has a question for you before you hang up.
Yeah. Yes.
Hi, Desire.
Hi, my dear.
I'm okay. Thank you for calling in.
You're welcome.
I love your thinking.
Thank you.
Yeah, it has inspired me once again. Today I've been inspired. Like, finally someone is out there thinking the way we are thinking.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice thing.
Yeah.
So
This is good. This is good to know.
The art she's into. Which art?
She's a lover of art. She's
she does everything. Okay. Wow, that is a gift.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I don't have a question, but I have more words to tell you. I think if, like I've said, you have many, you lie everywhere. So through your exploring and all, maybe you could find somewhere that you actually fit. I'd love you to also chase your dreams because you already have it all. You have the mentality, you have the mindset, you're set to go.
Thank you.
So,
thank you. It's good hearing that from someone, a stranger out there.
And thank you for watching the podcasts too.
Thank you. Thank you for inspiring the youth out there.
Okay. And next time, thank you for calling in and keep in touch.
All right. I want to leave the light for you now. You can give us that other piece you have in stock for us.
The other piece.
You bought and stocked for us.
I have very many pieces actually.
Another first sight, love at first sight.
No, this time it's road love.
Okay.
Yeah. So my poem is about life. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Sometimes it's okay to sit and sigh. To wake up and sit still in your bed for more than 20 seconds, thinking of how you'll start again, how you failed previously, and how you're going to pass the next time. Sometimes it's okay to let your hands off the steering wheel and see how your car will lead you into an accident, go past the road, over the cliff, into the water, and then psh. Now, if you get into the water, and you always feared the water, do not panic. Get out of the water and enjoy the water. Feel the serenity, feel the quiet. Look at the bubbles from your mouth like life leaving its body. And let your mind pause. While you're enjoying the drowning, think of a whale. Now you have to fight for your life so hard because we both know that this is not the kind of the kind of death you always wanted. With all your energy, pull the water backward, pull the water backward and pull your body forward. Continue tirelessly and flap your feet till you reach the top because the whale is running right behind you. Well, guess what now?
What?
You're at the top. And the sun and the blue skies will come you back to life with a smile, only to realize that death only managed to steal your car. Now you get to walk home or ask for a lift back home. Well, this wasn't about getting to the top. It was about giving up. But we all know what happens when we let life happen. Life is in your hands and not in its hands. Do not let it happen. Make it happen. Otherwise, the whole will be real this time.
Wow. Beautiful piece.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What inspires you to write that piece?
Actually, when I wrote that piece, I was down. I felt like I was doing things and things were not working, so I was just there in my bed, all depressed and all, and then I just wrote. And then I'm like, at the end of the poem, I was inspiring myself. I was telling myself not to let life happen, because I was literally letting it happen. Just sitting there and watching things go, yet I can control it. I can say no to this, I can say yes to that. I have the ability.
Absolutely.
But I was just letting it happen. So by the end of that day, I wasn't letting my life happen. I was making it happen.
So you decided to write?
I decided to write and woo! So whoever is out there letting life happen, please stop.
Stop.
Make it happen.
Make it happen.
It's in your hands.
That's my home take, I think.
And it's not in its hands, so you can control it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was the inspiration behind the
I
poem.
remember someone asked me, how is, I'm a poet, so I deal in the fraternity. So someone asked me, how important is poetry to us? So I didn't answer, but I gave a rhetorical question to this person. So I asked this person, because I was from having a performance. So I asked this person, why did you clap when I did what?
Wow, that was a nice question.
Number two, why do you listen to music? Have you had people that are probably in sorrow, or they are depressed and having anxiety, and then they choose to listen to music? Why do you? Same poetry does. It is all art. Basically, I think art, if we have art of this world, we'll have people dying in depression, anxiety, stigma, and a whole lot of those things we cannot tell, because people are driven by, art drives people back home.
Exactly.
It gives them relief.
Yeah, it brings them back to life.
Important. So, art is inevitable. Art is important. Art is... So, one president in some country said, Shakespeare is a second comer after science. But I also think Shakespeare brings science.
Wow.
I mean to say, a doctor after a long work will need to come to the theater to be freshened, to be replenished, so that they can go back to work tomorrow. Very, very, very important. So I think it is very important for us to have art.
True. It is a necessity.
Conclusively, what do you say?
Wow, you just
To the
said
world out there, to the people out there.
you just said almost everything that I wanted to say, but yeah, art is a painkiller.
Wow.
When you're having when you're having pain, just listen to anything that you want to, be it music, be it, if you can dance, please dance the pain off. If you can read, write. I personally write. Yeah, I started writing long ago actually. I used to write, keep. That is when I was letting life happen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then I started making it happen, and look where we are now.
Here we are.
Yeah.
We're here.
So I used to write. Yeah, well, sometimes I would. I have a problem with airing out my feelings. I used to. Do I still do? I don't know. But I had a problem with airing out my feelings. So the only way I would let them out was write them.
Okay.
So I know there are people there out there with the same feeling, the same thing. You can, if you want to say something and you can't, you can say it in other ways. You can sing it.
You can write it.
You can write it. You can even dance it.
Oh yeah.
You can do anything that you're good at.
Okay, and similarly, I say, if you're an artist, in whatever sector, in whatever genre of art you are, keep going.
Don't stop.
I want to encourage you. You are the reason why every other is. Because on a day, after a long day of work, people need to come and watch TV, people need to listen to radio, they want to come to the theaters, and a whole lot of those things.
Yeah.
So we are proud of this space. Like I said, we have started, and we will be talking about art. We'll be talking about creativity, every bit of creativity. You know, creativity is broad. It's broad. So I am very, very of the thought that we'll have a number of things that come by. And there, together, we will inspire ability. Gracious. See you next time.